You're good to go.
Thanks. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Village of Babylon Board of Trustees meeting for Tuesday, April 27th, 2021. Could we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance led by Trustee Anthony Cardali?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. Before we begin the meeting, I'd like to congratulate from our Babylon Fire Department the officers and wardens that were newly elected to serve. From Hook and Ladder Company Number 1, Captain Kerry Carlock, Lieutenant Jack Kresick, Warden Andres Garcilis, Warden Richard J. Steinauer. From Phoenix Hose Company Number 1, Captain Tony Schultz, Lieutenant Ian Holzmacher, Warden Frederick Hess, Warden Eric Price. Sumpwams Hose Company Number 2, Captain James Merlin, Lieutenant James Biglivio, Warden Justin McGinn, Warden Richard J. Santos. Argyle Hose Company Number 3, Captain James Slack, Lieutenant James Clancy, Warden Robert W. Kraft Jr., Warden James P. Tracy. Electric Hose Company Number 4, Captain Sean McLaughlin, Lieutenant David Gercio, Warden Sean Hartill, Warden Keith Mitchell. Fire Patrol Company Number 1, Captain Alex Weber, Lieutenant Ryan McKeon, Warden William J. Bender III, Warden John Snyder. Rescue Squad, Captain Brian Coons, Lieutenant Hannah McGlinchey. Marine Unit, Captain Paul Twardy, Lieutenant Richard Nixon. And this was respectfully submitted by the Department Secretary, Andres Garcilis. So congratulations and thank the fire department for all they do, and congratulations to the officers and wardens. So, yep, good way to start a new meeting. So let's get into our meeting. Resolved to approve the minutes of the April 13th, 2021 regular meeting of the Board of Trustees and dispense with the reading of the same. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion, second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Mrs. Parker.
Good evening.
Good evening. Do we have any correspondence?
We do, Madam Mayor. We have a letter dated April 21, 2021 to the Board of Trustees. Dear members of the board, at the regular monthly meeting of the Fire Council held on April 20th, 2021, the Fire Council took the following actions and we await your approval. Accepted as probationary members, Mary Dance, Sumpwams Hose EMS. Cormac McCarthy, Hook and Ladder firefighter. Accepted resignation, John McSweeney from the Electric Hose. Removed from sick leave with medical clearance, George Burke, effective April 18th, 2021. James Merlin, effective April 3rd, 2021. Richard Nixon, effective March 22nd, 2021. Benjamin Preston, effective March 20th, 2021. Placed on sick leave, Benjamin Preston, effective March 25th, 2021. And added to the driver's list, David Gercio, Unit 1-2-5. Very truly yours, Andres Garcilis, Department Secretary. That's all I got, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, Mrs. Parker. Do I have a resolve to accept the fire department actions as read?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and let's get right into our committee reports. We're going to start with Trustee Robin Silvestri.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Resolved to hire Lisa Tripp as secretary to the mayor with an annual salary of $49,140 effective April 15th, 2021.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
Just want to say welcome Lisa to our team. We're looking forward to working with her. Resolve to grant permission to Babylon Junior Senior High School to use the Park Avenue tennis courts, north and south side, from April 26th through June 12th, 2021, between 2:30 PM and 6:30 PM for the varsity, junior varsity, and junior high boys tennis teams. This permission is granted contingent upon timely receipt of the required certificates of insurance, with the Village of Babylon listed as an additional insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolved to grant permission to Teresa Stryker to maintain 2 temporary signs, 18 by 24 inches, in the storefront windows of 10 Grove Place to announce Argyle Toys coming soon. This permission is granted from April 28th, 2021, until approval of the permanent sign by the Architectural Review Board.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And resolved to issue a refund in the amount indicated to the applicant listed below for the return of 1 ZBA sign, $50 to Cindy Chiachir from Royal Paws at 141 John Street, Suite 400.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolved to make the following adjustments to the proposed 2021-22 budget. Reduced expenditure account code A1420.400, law contractual expenses in the amount of $75,000. And increased expenditure account code A1420.106 for law personal services in the amount of $75,000. And B, whereas a budget hearing was held on April 15, 2021 to consider the proposed budget for 2021-22 fiscal year. Be it hereby resolved to adopt the budget for the fiscal year 2021-22 as adjusted.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Perfect. And resolved to add the liens highlighted on the attached chart to the 2021-2022 tax bills. And also resolved to add the property maintenance charges highlighted on the attached chart to the 2021-2022 tax bills.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That's all for my resolutions tonight. Mayor, I just wanted to remind everybody about the Kentucky Derby fundraiser being held this Saturday, May 1st, from 5 to 7 p.m. over at the Conklin House. Being self-sustaining, this is a fundraiser for the house to support our ongoing maintenance of the house, as well as our programming over there. We are very happy to partner with and be supported by several of our local businesses, including Tortofino, Columbus Wine and Spirits, The Villager, Babylon Stables, and with music provided by the Babylon Village Arts Council. We're excited for the party. It is sold out, and the proceeds of it will be used to offset the cost of a much needed painting of the house this year. The fence was recently painted over at the house, and that was led by committee member Bob Norman and Kim Turret, and driven by volunteers from the Babylon Village Volunteer Corps. Looks terrific over there.
You did a great job, Ron.
Thank you. Thank you, Dom. Also, on behalf of the Bicycle Advisory Committee, we will be hosting the Bike Belmont event. It's a community ride from the Park Avenue tennis courts up and around Belmont Lake on Saturday, May 8th at 9:00 a.m. And we will be hosting a children's bike rodeo. It's kind of an obstacle course on Wednesday, May 12th from 6 to 7 p.m. over at the Park Avenue basketball court. May is National Bike Safety Month, so we will be helping to spread the message about pedestrian and bicycle safety through the village social media. And finally, I am just happy to announce that the Veterans Gravestone Restoration Project will be kicking off in the month of May, leading up to Memorial Day, whereby an Eagle Scout will be starting to restore some of the veteran gravestones in the Babylon Rural Cemetery. Very excited for this community-driven project, and people can find out more about volunteering for this project on the Babylon Village Volunteer Corps Facebook page. That's all I have for tonight, Mayor Adams.
Okay. Terrific. Thank you very much. Thank you. Trustee Tony Cardelli,
Thank you, Madam Mayor.
you're welcome.
Resolve to hire the following employees with regard to the pool for the 2021 season. Thomas Horseman, Director, at $19.50 per hour. Mary Beth Briordi Lyles, Manager, $16.50 per hour. Kyle Baldwin, Relief Manager, $12 per hour. Lori Van Rossum, Swim Lesson Director, $20 per hour. And Gerard Horseman, Filter Man, $17.50 per hour.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Mayor, I'd just like to say these are all long-term employees that are returning to help get the pool and have another great season.
Right, okay.
Item number 8, resolve to increase the annual salary of Anthony Nunez from our Code Enforcement Division to $45,760, effective April 27th, 2021.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Resolution, item 15, resolve to grant permission to Robert Verdi to maintain temporary signs at various properties in the village from April 19th through May 19th, 2021 regarding the Board of Education election.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 20, resolve to increase the commercial building inspection fees from, to $250 for a 3-year period effective April 27th, 2021.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 24, resolve to accept the following rates at the Babylon Village Pool for the 2021 season. Family Pass $125, Adult Pass $60, Child Pass $40, Senior Pass $25, Sunrise Swim $40, Daily Pass for residents $5, when accompanied by a resident, non-resident fee of $10, and swim lessons $40.
Do I have any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Item 26, resolve to approve the following warrant for April 27th, 2021. General account, $87,523.35. Conklin House, $322.96. Total general fund, $87,846.31. Trust fund, $18,668.87, for a total of $106,515.18.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay,
And Mayor, at this time, I'd just like to expand on our pool, since we had a lot of resolutions tonight regarding that. We are scheduled to open on time on June 25th. We are working closely with our contractors and our in-house village employees from the Highway and Parks Department to get the pool in shape. I was down there yesterday surveying the property, as you know, and it's coming along nicely. Our pool directors and managers are in place. We do still have a few vacancies, so it's still up on our website. If anyone knows some applicants, please get them in through our village website. We're going to close that out at the end of this month. So only a few more days left. And pool registration will start on Saturday, May 14th.
terrific.
Tony, you said the 25th, the 25th or the 24th?
The 25th, yeah,
25th, okay.
last day of school.
Got it. Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you. Next, trustee Dominic Bensavenia.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Item 9, resolve to accept the request of Suzanne Shatino to retire from the Village of Babylon effective April 30, 2021, with her last day of work, April 29, 2021.
Any discussion?
Wishing her a very happy retirement and thank you for her service to the village.
Thank you, and that's very well said. Very well said. Thank you, Dom. Do I have a second?
Second with regret, and wish her best in retirement.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 10, resolve to grant permission to Babylon Junior Senior High School to use a softball field on the north side of Locust Avenue from May 10, 2021 through June 12, 2021, between 3 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. for the junior high softball team practices. This permission is granted contingent upon timely receipt of the required certificates of insurance with the Village of Babylon listed as an additional insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Item 13, resolve to grant permission to the Babylon Village Arts Council to display temporary signs from April 30 to May 15, 2021 at the 3 entrances to the village indicated below to advertise the Arts by the Falls outdoor art exhibit by the intersection of John Street and Cooper Street, Deer Park Avenue and Washington Street by the church, east entrance to the village on Main Street.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Item 16, resolve to issue a refund in the amount of $660 to Catherine Daly, as we will be subletting her boat slip number 4082 at East Creek for the 2021 season.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 17, resolve to issue a refund in the amount of $55 to Howard Rafferty for switching from boat slip number 1038 at Argyle Basin to sublet slip number 5085 at Lewis Pond for the 2021 season.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item 22, regarding proposed local law 3 of 2021, chapter 93-4, subsection C, no bike zones. Paragraph A, resolve to assume lead agency status pursuant to SECRA concerning proposed local law 3 of 2021 and issue a negative declaration pursuant to SECRA. Paragraph B, whereas a public hearing was held on Tuesday, April 13, 2021, be it hereby enacted that the following local law proposed as local law number 3 of 2021 is hereby adopted as local law 3 of 2021 to amend Village Code Chapter 93-4 to change the subheading and add subsection C regarding no bike zones. I will be polling the board to determine who supports or opposes this proposed local law. Mayor Adams.
In favor?
Thank you. Trustee Silvestri.
In favor.
Thank you. Trustee Siebert.
Also in favor.
Thank you. Trustee Cardelli.
In favor.
Thank you. And I will vote in favor as well. This local law is effective upon filing with the New York Secretary of State.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
So Mary, we have some good news today at the golf course. We had our first hole-in-one for the season. Michael Williams on the first hole, 90 yards with a gap wedge. Congratulations.
Nice.
Oh, that's great.
Last. The golf course is having a strong opening. The weather has been intermittently in our favor, but when it has been in our favor, we have had terrific attendance. Just as a reminder, especially to village residents, identification is required whenever you come to the golf course to play. Basically, just so we can verify who you are. Village residents pay a lower rate than non-residents, and we want to make sure that we are collecting the money properly. Babylon is a small town, but it is not a town where everybody knows everyone all the time. So even if you play all the time, or you believe people know you, or some people know you, we're checking everybody. So if I go to play, I'm showing my ID. So it would just be great if everybody can help us with that. It just makes life a lot easier for everybody.
Dom, if I could just add to that.
Sure.
We're going to have the same issue at the pool. We do have a lot of new employees, and we do ask people to please have their ID available with them. I was at the golf course today when they were checking IDs. I played around prior to this meeting, and it's very simple. If you don't have your ID with you, you can take 2 steps, walk back to your car, and get your ID. It really took literally a minute for anyone who didn't have it on them. But you should always have your ID at all time. It's required. It's a New York State law to be able to present identification, so it's not a big deal. Thank
Agreed.
you.
Thank you. The boats are heading in the water. We have a very large number of boats going in, very few boat slips left. So it's going to be a wonderful boating season. Everybody's looking forward to that. Again, just looking forward to being in Babylon for the summertime. I think it's going to be a great summer.
Terrific. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Deputy Mayor Frank Siebert.
Oh, good evening. Item number 3, resolve to hire Maureen Ringelhup as a part-time employee in the office of the village clerk with a salary $11 per hour, effective as of January 14th, 2021.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 6, resolve to set the pay scale for directors working in the Babylon Village Summer Recreation Program from June 28th to August 6th, 2021. Directors of gymnastics to receive 17 per hour, tennis and basketball, 17 per hour. Science Fridays, $12 per hour, Art Monsters, 17 per hour, and the new theater program, director at $12 per hour.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 7, resolve to accept the salary schedule for the summer youth program for 2021 as per the attached.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Item 12, to grant permission to the Babylon Rotary Club to host the induction fundraiser at the village pool from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Wednesday, July 7th, for the rain date of July 14th, 2021, following all local, county, and state COVID guidelines. This permission is granted contingent upon the timely receipt of the required certificates of insurance, the Village of Babylon listed as additional insured, as well as a signed and notarized hold harmless agreement.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye. Item number 23, resolved that the Village Babylon hold the 2nd annual pickleball tournament on June 12th and June 13th, 2021.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Finally, item 25, to resolve to schedule public hearings to be held on Tuesday, May 11, 2021, for the following proposed laws. Law 4 of 2021 to amend Chapter 365 and to add 365-153 through 365-157 regarding restrictions on the sale of vaping and marijuana products. Local Law 5 of 2021 to amend Chapter 365-3, 365-17, 365-20, and 365-21 regarding urgent care facilities. Local Law 6 of 21 to amend Chapter 237 regarding abatement of nuisances. And Local Law 7 of 2021 to amend Chapter 302 regarding solid waste.
Any discussion? Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Just a couple of things, as you say, from some of the resolutions here. We're in the middle of getting the summer programs kicked off. A lot of things starting to happen around the village, particularly at the gazebo. As mentioned, we had the summer concerts beginning, on Friday. evenings. All the contracts are in. We're just waiting from permission from the school district to allow us to use the high school in case of rains. If we get rained out on a Friday night, we can move to the high school. They'll also starting the poetry readings. I believe will be starting in May with the Arts Council. And then Shakespeare in the Park will be coming in June, July, and August, also at the gazebo. The summer recreation programs, we've been working on that. The staffing is almost complete. We have hired most of the directors and coaches that we'll need for that program. Registration is going to start, we'll start on that from June 15th, 16th, and 17th. Get the applications in for all children in the village that'll be participating in the summer rec program. The summer recreation for Cooper Street Playground has been on order and should be delivered shortly. That'll be installed for the summer season. We're also looking to possibly place an order later in the summer to do the playground at George Street and possibly a new playground for the pool area. As was mentioned in some of the resolutions, we will be having a pickleball tournament on June 12th and 13th. That's a Saturday and Sunday. It'll be an all-day event. They'll also be doing a pickleball clinics over at the tennis courts. That'll be on Monday and Tuesdays from June through October. So there'll be a lot of activity going on over at tennis courts and at the gazebo. It should be a great summer.
Terrific. Thank you. And thank all of you trustees for doing everything that you do. It's a lot of work out there. So thanks for everything that you're doing to give our residents a very safe and healthy upcoming spring and summer season. And I'm sure we'll be doing some things in the fall too. So thank you for all that you do. Before we close and I adjourn the meeting, I'd just like to congratulate one of our Babylon Village residents, Melissa Muma, who became a woman of distinction and was honored by Suffolk County and legislator Kevin McCaffrey for all her work in an organization she formed right before COVID, which was Babylon, as we all know, Babylon Strong. So congratulations, Melissa, on behalf of myself and the village board and our residents. Congratulations. That being said, remember, we are not out of, we're getting out of the woods, but we're not there yet. So please remember to wear your facial coverings when necessary, continue to sanitize your hands and social distance when you should. And that being said, I hope everyone, can I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. Thank you, Mrs. Parker and Mrs. Finn.